Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm doing a live stream right now. I just figured there's literally nobody watching as it's live, but I do know that if it gets recorded or someone goes back, you can hear me talking, so I'm gonna just start talking now. Anyways, this is not going to be a traditional Boundary Break stream. It's going to be just me playing and hanging out with you guys. And today I'm going to be checking out Medievil. and gonna send a link out to my Twitter followers so that we can actually have some people here. So let me just do that real quick. Okay. Just gonna say first time playing Medieval. Come hang out and you can ask me whatever or some pom-poms and be my cheerleader. Okay. There's no cheerleader emoji? What? Okay. Alright, cool. That should do it. It still says playing you guys in Smash Ultimate, even though that's not true. I did change the title. That is one thing that YouTube needs to catch up with. They need to have it be immediate changes across the board when you share it to social media and stuff like that. But anyways, we should probably get started now. I see that we have one person watching, and it's Proto Mike 5. What's up, dude? How you doing? Oh, no, we got three. We got three people. That's not too bad. All right, we should stop counting the numbers and actually play the game. All right, so again, I have no idea if I'm going to be terrible at this game or not. Just want to look at all the options here. Okay, looks good. Oh, I like the animation at the start there. Again, I have no context as to how good the animation was in the original game. Oof, right in the face. So, what is this guy's name? Dan? Okay. So Dan was not a great warrior or anything. He was a bit of a loser warrior that died immediately in battle. Okie dokie. Am I in control yet? Yes, I am. Okay. Let me look at the chat, see if you guys said anything. Alright, we just got 3 people watching right now. I realize this was pretty late. But, Okay, so it's fun, but it feels a bit aged. Well, I'll be the judge of that, I guess. That's kind of cool. I need a rune stone. Okay. And a life bottle. Nah, I don't care about that. Got some throwing daggers. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, there's that rune. Ooh, a sword. Does that mean I don't get to use my arm anymore? Copper shield. Let's see. What's up, Anthony Markley 260? And what's up, Emilius Resurrection? You just found out this channel existed? Well, make sure you subscribe, man. You know, I'll come here occasionally. Obviously, most of my focus is going to be on Boundary Break, but this is like, you know, my opportunity to kind of just chill with you guys. Which, when you do highly produced content, you don't get to experience that too often. I want to see some combat. Loading time. That's a good time to check comments and stuff. Howdy, Leopold Espinoza. Got 6 people now. Hey, Kip's got the Alucard, the Alucard portrait there. I can appreciate that. All right. Oh, okay, so it's a level select. I thought that. I guess that makes sense. All right. So this is considered a classic game. I remember, like, when it first came out, everybody was talking about it. But shortly after it came out, people stopped talking about it. I guess I can find out what the hubbub was all about. Check a chat. Whoop, whoop. All right. Okay, you can destroy graves. That's cool. I don't know if there's any reason behind it. Die. Can I pick up that hand or something? Oh, that was weird. It faded to black. Look at that. That's so weird. Oh, and you can keep it over the shoulder. Oh, that is so weird. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Oh, let me see if I can fix the camera real quick. There we go. Well, so far it seems pretty basic, but you know, I just started the game, so I bet you on PS1 this was hot stuff. Like, you know, like how Spyro was. I got to play Spyro kind of recently, and wasn't that impressed by it. But I do know that like back in the Dizzy, 3D gaming wasn't. It was a pretty new thing, and so a game in which you could fly was a very, very enticing concept. Whereas here, I'm gonna guess it's just the idea of combat feeling kind of, you know, decent control for the combat. Wonder if I can. No. Earth rune needed. And that's gonna tell me about the health. All right, let me see what the comments are saying. So you played the original game, and you said you enjoyed it for the time. Okay. Well, it can't be that bad then. I just gotta keep it in the back of my head that this was originally a PS1 game and that it's pretty faithful. You know, I think if I do that, I should be fine. Oh man, what do I do? I gotta find those runes. Oh, here we go. Okay. Found the earth rune. Okay, there's a little bit of Easter egg hunting. That's kind of cool. Nice. Oh, I missed that. Oh, throw some ranged weapons, of course. That could have helped me out there. Get that money. Oh, jeez. Wasn't expecting that. Well, the good news is, while I'm figuring out this combat here, there seems to be a well that will just refill all my health for me, so nothing really lost. Take that game. Alright. Cha-cha-cha. Got him. Probably should save some of those just in case. I don't know if I can do anything about the hands. Like, are they supposed to do anything? Alright, checking the comments real quick. Oh, you didn't know it was a remake? That's wild, dude. I don't know how you managed to. You're pretty sure you're in your 30s, right? I can't believe Medieval managed to slip under your radar. I mean, like, I didn't get a chance to play it, but at least I was very much aware of its cultural impact. Take it. What's the little sparkle thing that's following me around? I'll go this way. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. The chalice can now be collected. Oh, thank goodness. I really don't know what the chalice does. I'm going to guess that allows me to beat the level. Oh, my goodness. Shop goods. Alright. I think I'm good for now. Don't know if the money will be needed for something more important later, you know? The zombies give me a bit of a Fortnite vibe, I gotta admit. Alright, let me check the chat. It says, yep, 30s and no idea. I thought it was indie fan-funded game. Wow. I'm gonna have to take your gamer card away, Mike. Oh, I got a new shield. How do I equip it? I like how it at least auto targets with projectiles, since the game wouldn't really isn't really built for like precise aiming. Oh dear. I had no idea. Wish the game said, you know, oh, don't jump in the water. That was instant death too. Oh my goodness. Don't forget the chalice. Okay. Now, what does the chalice exactly do? I'm not gonna leave without it. It sounds important. The game even made a point to say, dude, really? I can't move the... Yeah, I was like, come on. I gotta, like, do this special camera mode because it wouldn't move the camera. Was that a new feature added? Because if this feels like this wasn't in the original game. This over-the-shoulder thing. Like, I'm about to... like, I'm in Resident Evil 4 right now. I wish there was a way to run a little bit faster. Alright. Let me up there. Alright, that's where the shop was. Maybe I can get there by doing this. Sneaking around this side here. Yeah, there we go. Some treasure chests. Whew. Look at that. But there's even more over there. How do I get to them? It's the quest in itself. This door, it will not open. Check in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the white noise, man. I can bump up the game audio a little bit, but it's weird because the white noise thing, it's not an issue when I record for Boundary Break, but on Discord and I guess here too, I got some bad white noise on my microphone, and I don't know how to get rid of it because it's not even a consistent issue. All right. Oh, there's the chalice. Okay.
The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a sword, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice and then collect it, and you will be worthy of visiting the sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a new weapon. There is a chalice to be found in every region of Galilee. They are all hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect the full set.
Okay. Well, I want that. How do I open these gates? Does anybody in the chat know how I can open these gates? 'Cause I'm supposed to be able to collect my chalice now.
Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
I feel like that's a hint. Alright. Nothing remains hidden in the gaze of an angel. Got it. Alright. That means we can do that one more time to open up this other gate. Did you guys check out the Untitled Goose Game episode of Boundary Break? That one, I felt like that one came out okay. I really liked how the intro was, but I didn't quite like the amount of content that I was able to find. I was hoping that I'd find a lot more. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leopold. I appreciate it. Yeah, there was a lot of nice comments in that episode. I was supposed to get the developers on, but October was a pretty rough month for no reason. Even, and I say for no reason because the Super Smash Brothers episode did fine. It did great. But for whatever reason, normally, like when an episode does well on Boundary Break, it allows all the new viewers to see the old content. And for whatever reason, people just watched the Super Smash Brothers episode and only the Super Smash Brothers episode. The algorithm really did not help me out after the success of that episode. So the quota was pretty rough for October, and so I was like kind of pressured to put out another episode before the end of the month. And I was supposed to have the developers on as a guest. Hold on a sec.
Where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
Yeah. Anyways, I was supposed to have the developers on as a guest, and unfortunately it was a scheduling conflict. They actually really did want to do the whole shebang, do the voice overs and answer questions and stuff like that, but it was just a little too late. Oh, that's kind of funny. Yeah, and so like there was even a compromise that they were going to make where they were just going to submit written answers so that I could just work it into the episode really fast, but we were running out of time and I wasn't getting enough communication, so I was just like, I gotta put out the episode. But what I might do is I might do a follow-up video where me and the devs go back to the video and just and just do almost like a director's commentary kind of thing.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you can take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and it can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Sarah's champion, Lord Carver. A clean kill through the eyes 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Goodbye, sir.
You know what's funny is I've watched enough South Park in my time to be able to understand every word that's coming out of his mouth. He's like, watch it, you. Alright, let me check the chat. Check the chat. Someone said you can post some did you knows to Twitter. Proto Mike 5 said episodes have been really pure quality though, even when you don't have the devs on. Stuff's gold. I appreciate it, man. Leonardo said the more content the better. Anthony Markley says the game is hot and the info is still relevant. Yeah, that's true. And K-Babs, who's looks like you're a new guy, I haven't seen you in the chat yet, says, I love that they reused all the non-Dan dialogue from the PS1 game. Oh, is that real? Wait, they reused all the non-Dan dialogue from the PS1 game. So, like, basically, they took the voices from the original PS1 version and just put it into this version? I wouldn't know because just to catch you up, I haven't played this game yet. This is like a blind run. I've never played this game before. Thank you, Leopold. I appreciate that, man. Open the door. Oh. Alright, so I gotta somehow make those staircases visible. I'm guessing that this is just like a hub area and I gotta leave. Yes. Leave the Hall of Heroes. Medieval, brought to you by Nesquik. I like this mini map. It's kind of slick. Was there a skull key available in the shop? No, it looked like it was just throwing daggers. Proto Mike 5 says, so how did the convention go for you? It went really well. It was probably the smallest convention I've ever been to. But, oh, one sec.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
Oh, this will be a piece of cake. Take it, boys. Take them lumps. Yeah, anyways, it's a bit of a smaller convention. I had a great time, though. It looked like I pulled in a pretty decent crowd. Nobody was able to fill all the seats to this stage because, again, the convention was on the smaller side. Ooh, okay, that's not good. The convention was on the smaller side, but of the panels I checked out, it looked like I had a little bit more of an audience than some of the other people, which is not a competition by any means, but it kind of showed that that, you know, despite the fact that I couldn't fill out all the seats, it looked like there was a lot of people there for me, comparatively speaking. And it was a lot of fun. I did Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Melee, and we learned something new about Melee that I didn't know before. So that's kind of huge. I wonder if I can... Oh, yeah. It's like Donkey Kong. Ooh, there's a treasure chest over there, though. Ah. Ooh, these boulders are devastating. Come on, get up there. There we go. I'm not even going to go for that money. It's just not worth it. But yeah, every time I do a new panel, it just gets better and better for me. It's so much fun, and I get more comfortable every single time. Like the first time I did a panel, it was the largest audience that I've ever had, and oh my goodness, did it get to me. I'll tell you that. But like now, I could easily, if I had that same audience again at PAX East, oh dude, I would dig it. I would love to have that many people again. Not that having a small audience is a bad thing either, but you know, like it's such a thrill, you know, to have so many people there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh no. Oh dear. They love giving me shields. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, I said this would be a piece of cake, and I was wrong. Good. Goodbye. Oh, I was supposed to use the shield to block the boulders. Let me see what button that is. I don't even know what button that would be. Here we go. Okay. Future tense. I see, so the shield probably breaks, and then I need to collect another one when it breaks. That's probably it, huh? Oh, but I did not pick up the chalice. Oh, you work for IGN? That's cool. K-Babs, you working for IGN? Is that like legit, or is it like a community thing? Hilltop Mausoleum. That's wild, man. I feel like I'm in the presence of a true celebrity here. The guy who makes the guides for IGN. Sorry, I just want to strut. I want to get a good look at that enemy there. I want to see what it looks like. I literally am just like... What was it? There's something... What's that button that... I just want to see what it looks like. Okay. It's like a little piggy guy. It's kind of cool. Oh, I found a club. Doesn't really do much for damage. Oh, I see, but it serves a purpose. Okay, what do we got for comments? Oh yeah, we got some stuff here. Touchpad. You can see the artwork of the enemies in the Book of Galamir. Okay. It has durability. Gotcha. Jampack says, I enjoyed the Goose Vid. I thought the content filled the 10 minutes well and was informative. It would have been heightened by dev commentary though. Not your best vid, but still high quality. And I appreciate that. You know, that's positive honesty. Oh, this is gonna feel good. I should probably make sure that I don't waste the durability. Yikes. Oh yeah. Oh, that does not have a second ability. It's not traps, right? Okay, good. It's hard to measure the depth. Need to get some runes. Whoa. Hey. Oh my goodness, there we go. Can I just walk up to it? No, I cannot. It's one of those terrible video game rules. The one that, where you can't touch the side of spikes. And how that never makes sense. I noticed that the floor is collapsing. That's why I'm getting the heck out of there. Goodness me. Come on, game. Give me some health. Oh, is that the wrong one? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Okay, second ability is for reaching out. It's for burning things. This game looks strange. It is strange. But you know what? It was only $30, so you really can't go wrong here. Oh God. Oh man. Watch, there's gonna be like a checkpoint thing here soon. Oh, I straight up lost my sword. Chaos road needed. Of course, there it is, you guys. That happened twice now, where I'm just shy of the checkpoint, essentially, is what these are. Shoot, I need another club. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to come back to this stage. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Look at this guy playing piano. Ooh, you can buy a club. Okay. Well, okay, I bought the club, but where is it?
The would-be phantom longs to play a new tune, but he seems doomed to repeat the same cause of despair over and over.
Well, fair enough, but where's my club? Alright, let me see if the chat knows how I get my club. Oh, touchpad to bring up my inventory. Okay. Thank you! No, huh? No. What? You jerk. Yeah, give me that back. True though. Wonder if that can keep raising my my percentage to just keep going in and out and no. Alright. Alright, we got all sorts of ruins. Maybe we should go back. You dingus. Come here. Okay. Now that I know that I can get my my club anytime I want. Jeez, I just want to get rid of my arm. Let me see. Oh, I see how it works now. Okay. Got it. You nailed the humor of the vid, though, with that opening. It felt very reflective of the game, which I think is important for analysis videos. Yeah, thanks, man. Like, that's something I try to do in general. I try to invoke the theme and style and feel of the games that I cover, so that if you're a fan of the game, you undoubtedly should enjoy this episode, because it invokes what you enjoyed about the game. That's always what I try to aim for, and that's what I like to do with the intros, especially. With Untitled Goose, I didn't have an animator on deck, so I kind of just did a machinima, and I was a little worried about it, to be honest with you, because I did an intro for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and a lot of people thought it was too long and cringy and quiet. And Untitled Goose Game, on the other hand, is meant to be quiet. So, but I did make sure to add in that music. I was like, the music's key, because I do not want people to complain that it's too unsettlingly quiet like it was in the last one. I actually had to remove the intro from the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate episode, because I was getting too many complaints. I know that some people are going to enjoy it, but I'd rather just have shortened it so that people just generally enjoy it, you know? Ooh, ow. No, bro. Open the chest. That's kind of funny. As he's going into the animation to open the chest, he walks into the this block here. Give me the heart. Well, all right. I like these guys over here. They're just like, what? What do you want? Why do you want me to sit here? I don't know. Ooh, the music's getting kind of popping. Listen to that. I'm going to turn it up for a second. Oh, yeah, I probably should post the full version to this channel. That's what I did with the Crash Bandicoot intro. That was another one where I was off the mark on what my general audience kind of wanted to see. So I nixed that intro, and then it ended up doing incredibly well after that. So no regrets there. You know, sometimes you just yes, there's a creative vision that people sometimes have, but there's nothing really wrong with taking in feedback, and if you can kind of change it in real time, why wouldn't you, you know? Unless you are really proud of the thing that you put out there, which I'm not that kind of guy. I'm out here to entertain. And one sec. Oh, this is cool. How come he's not hurting him? Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, that just destroyed my shield like in an instant. Guess it has to be the heart, right? Oh, you dink. Just give me a second, you're concentrating. Oh, jeez. Good stuff. I like that boss. It's a very creative idea. I found the skull key. Bobby? It's okay, Bobby. I found the skull key. Is this, oh, that's the exit. Okay, let me check the chat. Check it to chat. Mash buttons. Any more thoughts on the book idea? Yeah, so I'm thinking about it, just so that people know. I thought about doing a like a coffee table book, a boundary break, where you can just kind of like look at discoveries, some of the better discoveries that the show has made, and it's just gonna have like big, colorful pictures with little descriptions of what they are and what game they're attached to, and if I can, I'm gonna get as many developers quoted for the book as well, so that when it's related to a discovery that I make or decide to put into the book, you have like an official word on what exactly is going on there, the history and story behind it. So that's the idea, this general idea. But there's there's a couple things I just need to focus on first. For example, there's this pitch video that I'm kind of thinking about doing, and I mentioned it on Twitter, so I don't mind telling you guys all about it. Okay, all right. Shoot. Anyways, I'm considering bringing on another person to produce Boundary Break episodes. It's all because mostly because I think that the algorithm is punishing my channel a bit because of the rate in which I'm putting out episodes. But here's the thing: is I don't want to adhere to that algorithm and just start giving myself burnout trying to make episodes as fast as possible, because that creates two problems. One is it doesn't allow the episode to have the sort of quality that I've kind of set for myself and also enjoy doing, and and it also just puts a lot of pressure and work on me. So to kind of counteract that, I kind of had this idea of getting a protege, sort of, or another person, and the only reason why I haven't pulled the trigger on that just yet is because I want to do a video that I'm going to post on the main channel and ask if people want to donate to the Patreon, which I already have established, as a means of paying this person, this second person. Because revenue sharing can get kind of complicated, but if we can get to a certain goal that's appropriate for bringing on another person, I'd love to pay them through the Patreon. And, that's the general idea. And I figure if there's no support there, then the audience is spoken. They don't really want more content like that. Almost fell down there. But if they do, then it'll, work out for the channel. The thing is, the thing I'm going to make abundantly clear is there's no intention of doing less work on my end. And I also am very, I plan to be very careful about who I pick to be that second person. I need a person who can do something very similar in tone, and presents themselves well. And obviously then I have to teach them how to do it as well. So on that front, you guys can definitely trust me. I would not bring anybody onto the show that didn't invoke that boundary break type feel, because the last thing you want is for one person to stand out as better than the other. I think that would cause a ripple effect on the channel. It could make my presence there less valuable, for one thing, if they were that good, or on the other hand, it can confuse the viewers about which videos it's going to be that I do, and then like they don't end up watching the stuff that the other guy makes because he's so bad or something, so that would be like a high priority, something I'm also just in general, like, I'd be excited to find that person, so I'd be very invested in it. Dang, man, this game just ramped up. Oh, at least the energy vials keep coming in at the right times. But yeah, that's the idea. And so I might do a video like that. And again, my only apprehension is I don't like to solicit money from fans. I have the Patreon open so that people who are they just really want to support, they have that avenue to help me. And it has been going towards things like animated intros and stuff like that. So those contributions have really helped, creatively speaking. And so the whole idea is just to kind of advocate for making the show even better than that, instead of using all that that money towards animators, not instead of, but rather like to add to, we could have like a second person and get more content out more frequently, which I think would be a good thing. Now, let me see what people in the chat are saying about that, because I'm very curious to see. Let's see. Bone Boy says, hello, she says. I can't watch tonight, but I just want to stop by and say hello and say good luck on the channel. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, we got up to 15 people. That's good, too. Let's see. It would need a lot of developer commentary to make the book worthwhile. I don't disagree. I really don't agree with that at all. Sorry to say. I could see how it would be really nice, but I don't think that it would have to. I don't think it would have to crutch on developer insight. There's a lot of stuff that I know already, and there's a lot of interesting stuff that I've already found. So the book could definitely pad out pretty well without the developer commentary, but it is certainly something that I want to have in the book. Mike says, not sure anyone can sound as enthusiastic as you. Will take some work. No, I appreciate that, man. No, I think there's some really good people out there. Again, there's this one guy who was doing commentary over for a Smash tournament, and he would be perfect. But I guess it was a super underground stream, and nobody can figure out who this guy was. So we have a little bit of a problem there. But there is literally a guy that sounds just like me, who already does like he already does stuff where he speaks in front of people. He already orates, so it's kind of perfect if we can just find him. Another person says, this reminds me of Daniel Ibbotson on Larry Bundy's channel. Is that where you're getting this idea from? No, not exactly. I do know exactly what you're talking about, but that's not where this comes from. Trying to think of something kind of simple. It's more like Game Explain. Game Explain has a team of people, and so they're able to push out more content more frequently because there's so many people. I just want my own Derek Bittner, essentially. Let me see. Someone says, I want to watch the stream now or video with your clone. Hey, if you can find them, I'll throw them up on Discord. I'd be happy to have him on. You wouldn't know who's talking at the moment. He sounds that close. Jose says, I know I keep insisting on it, but I love this game and I don't want it to get sour to you because of obtuse tutorials. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, any advice you can throw at me as I'm playing along, I'll take it. Honestly, I'm not one of those guys that doesn't mind backseat gaming, or does mind it rather. Have I ever thought about partnering with Game Explain? I've done a couple things with Game Explain. I've been on some discussions. I actually literally produced a video for them, and they hosted it on their channel, so I'm really appreciative of that. Outside of that, I couldn't see the two of us expanding further than that because they have their thing and I have mine, and whether I contribute to them or they contribute to me would be subtracting our time to our dedicated channels, so unfortunately we wouldn't be able to do collabs much more than that. It's a cool question though. Misero says, would you trade off commentary to other speakers for certain episodes? Something like Did You Know Gaming? So now I'm going to get back into the game while I answer this question. I would not go the Did You Know Gaming route because Shane, who runs that channel, strips himself of all of his identity to have other people do the commentary. And it works on a very professional level. He gets all of his guests to speak about these subjects in a real professional tone, and it doesn't seem to matter who it is as long as they can pull it off effectively. One sec. Okay, so I gotta equip the... Here we go. Got it. Okay. Alright, so anyways, no, I wouldn't do the digital gaming route because I still want to have a presence on my channel. And of course you could say oh, well, you could still have any number of people and then still have you do the videos instead. It's true, but at the same time too, the way that digital gaming works is the guests don't do any of the real legwork. There's people behind the scenes collecting all the footage and writing the scripts, and then the guest gets the script and reads off the script, and the guest does not get paid to be on the show, understandably, because it's just a quick little thing. It's more of an honor than anything, it wouldn't help me in my cause. My cause is that I need to be able to divvy up my work. To have another guest speaker wouldn't do too much for me, because then I'd still have to write all the scripts and I'd still have to collect all the footage, so it wouldn't work out in that way. That's why having a legitimate partner or an employee, I guess, I don't know how I'd want to really kind of, I don't know what kind of relationship I'd want to have with this other person, but
Want to be
one
able
second.
to bash down walls by charging into them? All you have to do is defeat the evil guardians of the graveyard and gain this new ability. You will never know why you left the grave without it.
Right on. Okay. Ooh, was there a health area thing? I really desperately need some health. Can I open this gate? Oh, I see. I gotta get over there somehow. Just gonna make sure that I can get over there somehow. Oh, we're back at this older level, huh? It's looking like it. Well, I could really use that health, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way to do it. Oh! Ooh, dang it, come on. Oh, man. Okay. I don't want to risk it, man, you know? Is that good? Oh, that's good. A silver shield. So anyways, to round out my point, yeah, I'd want to like a legitimate partner like Derek Bittner is to Game Explain, and just have him kind of work on a game separate from me, and we're both working on projects of our own, and then he can put out his video, and then I can put out mine, and it allows the algorithm to see that we're putting out content more often. Maybe even then we can like commit to a real schedule, and so like every like Sunday, you get a new video or something like that. Like every one day a week, you get a new video, and that honestly should probably put us more in the favor on the algorithm, so long as the quality remains fairly equal and doesn't confuse or upset the audience in any sort of way. So that's the plan, and again, the only thing that I need to do on my end is make that pitch video on the main channel and do it proper and make sure there's no confusion about what it is I'm setting out to do, and then just make it also very clear too that I'm very comfortable not reaching the goal, and getting the message loud and clear from the audience that they don't want that sort of change, you know. Man, ooh, this is really bugging me. Like, how do I get to that other side? If I'm honest with you guys, the only apprehensive thing I have about doing that, the only apprehension I have about it is when you involve another person, there's a lot of trust involved. And I say that because fame and, you know, like just money that you can receive from YouTube, even though it's not as much as you would think, it makes people go crazy. And again, I'll never name names, but I've worked with a lot of people, and I've also had a nice large share of people that seemed like they had the best intentions at the start, and all of a sudden their true colors start to seep through, and you realize, like, oh my goodness, like this person was ready to try to ruin me at the expense of fame and money. It's like, holy crap. It's like, you know, just be careful. That's all I can say. And so again, when you involve a person that would be as like a partner, it gives them a lot of leverage to like ruin your reputation, smear you in some way, and there's lots of reasons and benefits to do that as well. Like, drama gets you very popular very fast. So working solo has managed to allow me to avoid those sort of conflicts most of the time. And yeah, that's the one thing I'm just a little bit nervous about. Alright, so I'm going to check the chat now. Well, I got to kill this wolf first. Okay. Alright, checking the chat. Oh, okay, people are starting to get conked out. Looks like a lot of people are leaving because of sleep. Bye, guys that are sleeping. I'm still here, though. I was more thinking Boundary Break being a part of that channel, I guess. But this channel is already well established, so that wouldn't work. No, you would need to go through the side. You get that light fountain by shimmying around the top of the ledge. From the top of the stairs. Okay, cool. So I'm going to try that real quick. And then I'm going to get back to the chat. So let me try that out. Run, 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 run. My name is Dan. Bobber. Oh, shimmy. Gotta shimmy. Can't just run all willy-nilly. There we go. Well, they don't make... This is like a tight... They make this like a legit secret. Cool. Alright. Yeah! Oh, it feels good. Okay. Back to the chat. Thank you for that tip. Thank you for your response. I totally get what you're saying about having your identity for your channel. Thanks, dude. Jam Pack says, I think you and your personality are part of the draw of Boundary Break and other vids, which was never the case with Game Explain and Andre, in my opinion. However, I do think the format of your videos would allow for a partner, so I'd be totally for it. But some people might be apprehensive at first. Yeah, they might be apprehensive at first, and also, which is fine. But like, you know, if like there's enough people that see that video and are like, that's cool. I want to see this grow, and I want more content for sure. And you know, we reached the Patreon goal that allows to have another person on. I guess that the people who are apprehensive at first will get used to it, you know. And by that I mean like they will get used to it because I will absolutely vet the person through and through as another person with the same kind of energy and dedication, you know. It'll be like when they watch a video that's not me, it should still, at the end of the day, if I plan it out correctly, it shouldn't feel like I ever left, you know. Oh, I almost missed that vial. Yeah. Ooh, alright. No, we gotta figure out how to get that chalice. I still haven't killed enough enemies. You can't kill the hands, right? That'd be convenient. It's like a blue aura up there. What do you do, blue aura? What is your purpose in life? There's like a moat, and that moat's not allowing me to get up there. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's one down. Oh, we're so close. Oh my goodness, really? Boy howdy, does that sure bother me. 97%? Where could they possibly be? And the reward is tangible. Like, you get a brand new weapon. I can't pass that up. I gotta figure out where I missed the enemies. Alright, let me check the chat. Oh, okay. So you can kill the hands, but they don't give you any souls. Gotcha. Doesn't work towards the chalice. Right on. Oh, Jose asks, just a quick question. Is there a type of content you'd rather someone else do? Like, you seem more keen on Nintendo first-party games. Oh, I see what you're saying. So, like, handle, like, franchises that I might not want to cover. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Excuse me. Yeah, because it's true. I do like Nintendo quite a bit more. But as you know, I've covered games in the past that fans just demand, you know, and they can be very non-Nintendo, like Grand Theft Auto 5 and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a good point. Like, I could hopefully get this other person to cover games that I'm not as keen on. And I guess you probably want to know what games those would be. Tony Hawk games to start. That would be one. I'm not a huge Tony Hawk fan. Also really bad at the game, so it would take a long time to get through it because I'm so bad at them. Also, like those random shooter games like Dishonored and stuff like that. Metro. Man. Seriously, where are the last of these enemies? I don't have to jump on one of these caskets, do I? No. Oh, worth. Huh. Totally.
Who's that clever skeleton there? Remember that there are many more secret areas like this.
Yeah. Come on. You know, and another thing too, man, there literally was no enemies from that. Rough stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say another thing too. Having a person that is more familiar with those franchises is always a lot better. There's been a couple of times, not too many times, but there's been a couple of times where, while in a rush to get the episode done, I didn't fully familiarize myself with the games that I cover, and although I do take special care to try to get the names of enemies and characters done right, sometimes it slips through the cracks, and sometimes I'll say like one thing wrong, and I totally get it. Like, you'll get like hundreds of comments telling you how you got that one thing wrong, and I respect that culture because it can be distracting. Like, you just want to sit there and enjoy the video, and if like there's like this glaring problem with the video smacking you in the face as a hardcore fan of whatever game, it takes you out of it, you know? So, like, again, if you're like a hardcore fan of these certain types of games, that doesn't become a problem. I feel like I have to get over there to figure it out. God, man. Golly. Keep going underground. And no, keep going underground. Keep going underground, you say. I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. Like with the caskets? Or this way? To the Undertakers? Probably, huh? Yeah, I mean, I didn't exactly go to the exit door just yet, so... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright. Yes! Give me the chalice! Right on. Okay. Oh, too bad I'm only allowed 2. Oh, this game's kind of charming. I kind of like it. Combat's a little basic, but I like how the maps are set up. And I like the incentive to kill all the enemies. And I also like the soundtrack. I like how that just kind of switched over to like almost like Donkey Kong music. Yeah. Ooh, oh, that felt a little dangerous. Okie dokie. Excellent. Alright. Boss fight? Kinda. Looks like it kinda. Good luck, Dan. Yeah, be afraid. No, gotta wait for a weakness, huh? Alright. Oh, that's a really short window to hit him. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, he went in for seconds. Okay. I don't know what was going on there. There we go. Well, it looks like it's in my favor. Looks like I'm not going to really have a problem here. Oh, I guess maybe I spoke a little too soon. Yeah. Well, even still, I got the vials, so. Such a small window to hit them. It's crazy. me see what you guys are saying. Also, no missables. You can go back for those 2 chalices you missed later. Okie dokie. Thanks, Jose.
Back from the battle so soon? It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes. See the ghostly statue of your Falstaff self? When it has turned solid, a true hero you will be.
Okay. Oh, I see. What a weird rule. Your rules make no sense, sir. Do we go back to this little guy? You gonna do something for me?
Hurrah! I knew it would take more than the army of the evil dead Kronos Kaiser. I've something to help you on your quest. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
This game has some very interesting lore. I like the chalice physics. Oh man. All right, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. Let me see what the chat's saying, if anything. But yeah, I'll probably take off. I think it's a good place to stop for right now. And Mike came back. What's up, dude? I was just about to take off myself, so. But it was nice to see you again. To do it, use the shield while running. It'll give you extra distance on jumps. Alright, I'm going to try that out before I go to bed. So it's... So this will give me extra... I don't feel any faster. Wait, well, I guess so. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. Now we feel it. Now it feels like a speedrunner's game. Yeah. Too bad you can't swing your sword while doing it. Because that would look so cool. Leave the Hall of Heroes? Yes. Yes, I will. Well, it's been fun, guys. But I'm gonna take off. Maybe next time we'll play this again, or maybe next time I'll play some Smash with y'all. I think Smash was really fun. This was fun too, and I think having you guys around to talk me through it really helped. So, honestly, I think that a thank you is in order. Thank you everybody who's helped me out tonight. No, you weren't nagging me, not at all. But until next time, guys, bye.